Everyone talks about how harmful sitting is and how many complaints are related to it. I am Liebscher Bracht, and let me explain to you, sitting itself does not have to have any disadvantages. You just have to balance it out, and that's what we're doing together now. We start in the quadruped position. Please align yourself so that the knees are about shoulder width apart, the hands as well, and the hands a little further forward. So now, when you lift up the pelvis, you can let yourself sink down with your groins leading the way while pulling in your stomach. And now you feel the pull in the groin, in the hip joint, in the abdomen, or even into the back. And this is the most important exercise against the shortening of the hip flexors. You simply sink in and make sure that the groins come forward and approach the ground. You breathe in deeply and breathe out deeply, allowing yourself to sink a little further down. And pull your right knee a little bit into the ground without any movement occurring. Release again, and then the right hip drops a little lower, and then you pull the left knee towards the ground. Release again, go a little deeper, press yourself up from the shoulders as high as possible. If you can't hold yourself in the position, then lay down on the couch with your forearms and still let yourself hang. And then you go out, go briefly into the counter position, once deep, and now go back up and sit on the mat. Take your left leg parallel to the left edge of the mat. Go with your buttocks as close as possible, as close as you can get. And when you have reached your position, then go back with the navel and release the stretch here. You notice it in the area of the thigh and in the area of the left groin. Maybe it even pulls a little into the back. Go in nice and deep, pull back the belly button. You always notice during this exercise, when you pull back your navel, that you immediately have a much clearer stretch here. And you keep breathing yourself further into the stretch, and now press with your left foot against the ground, applying force as if your leg wanted to stretch. A little more, relax again and go further into the stretch. Then you slowly come out again, and we do the same on the other side. You place your right leg parallel to the right edge of the mat, bring your right buttock as close as possible to your right heel, and slowly lower yourself down. Now you feel the stretching here on the right thigh, right groin, or maybe even into the back, and move back with the navel. Always make sure to go back with the navel, so that the stretch becomes intense. It is a very important stretch, so to speak, against sitting discomfort. Breathe nicely and keep going further in. Use exhaling to intensify the stretch. The relaxation that occurs when exhaling allows you, so to speak, to flow into a greater range of motion in the stretch. Remember that the navel wants to return, and then you stretch your right leg without anything moving. You want to stretch the right leg, stretch, stretch, release it again, and go a little further into the stretch. And then you slowly come out and lie on your stomach, extend your left arm at shoulder height, then raise it 45 degrees upwards. The right leg out, the left leg close to the right one, and then you go into the stretch, which is now so important because the arms are often taken forward when sitting. The shoulders slump, your posture tends toward a rounded back, becoming poor posture, and this is nicely balanced out. Keep pushing further into the stretch by gently pushing yourself further into the right rotation with your right hand and right knee. Enjoy how the shoulders relax. You must feel it in the shoulder, maybe also in the upper arm, in the elbow. All of this improves your posture. Because the arms are taken in the opposite direction to where they normally are when sitting, when working while sitting. And then you press the left arm firmly against the ground, press firmly against it, then relax again. And go a little further into the stretch, slowly come out, and now we do the same on the other side. Extend the right arm at shoulder height, then raise it 45 degrees along the ground, slightly extend the left leg, and bring the right leg closer. Raise left hand, left knee also extends out, and now we stretch into the right shoulder. Breathe nicely, feel the stretch, try to actively relax the area being stretched. Breathe deeply, always slightly increase when exhaling. And now you press firmly into the ground with your right arm, press firmly, release, and go a little further into the stretch. And then you slowly come out again, go to a crawling position, and now it's about the calf, because it is also shortened when sitting, because the knees are always at a 90-degree angle. We start on the left. Take your left leg, place your foot down, and push yourself forward over your arms towards the back until you feel the stretch in the calf just below the knee. If you cannot maintain this position well due to lack of arm and shoulder strength, then lie down here with your forearms on a couch, on a chair, and push yourself back from there. The knee must be completely extended, and then you will notice how you come more and more into the calf stretch. As it gives way, you can walk back a little with your hands. And now press with your forefoot against the ground as if you wanted to start off forward. Relax again and continue into the stretch. A little further in. Then switch sides. Step back with your right foot. Straighten your knee. And let the strength of your arms push you backwards so that you feel the stretch below the right knee joint. Breathe in deeply first, breathe out deeply. This is, of course, also a nice strengthening for the shoulder arm area. Always make sure that the knee is fully extended. If you are not sure it is stretched, then go out a little bit, stretch it, and then go back into the stretch. Breathe beautifully. And now also press the right foot against the ground. Press it nicely against the ground, the forefoot. Relax and go a little further into the stretch. Breathe beautifully. Exhale, elevate, and come out again. And now sit down and bring your legs forward, and now we need a belt or a towel, or take nothing at all. If you have nothing at hand, then I will show you what you should do. We now stretch the leg and pull the foot back. If you don't have a strap or a belt to pull with, to extend your arms, then simply pull yourself forward using your right knee, and you'll have to actively pull the foot back. Now we are always stretching further. Keep stretching further and keep your back straight and pull forward. Now you feel the stretch in the back of the knee, maybe all the way up to the sit bone. Keep breathing in deeply. And the trunk wants to go backwards, the foot wants to go forward. Apply force in the stretched area, relax and pull further forwards, pull further into the stretch, and slowly release again. Now we do the same with the right side. First, pull the foot. Remember, if you don't have a loop or anything else, then simply pull yourself at the left knee and actively pull the foot back. If you have something to stretch, first pull your foot back properly and try to come as far forward as possible with your trunk remaining in a hollow back, releasing the stretch high in the upper calf and especially in the area of the knee pit. And breathe nicely and always go further into the stretch. Breathe in deeply, breathe out deeply, and keep increasing. And now the foot wants to move forward. Press the forefoot of the right foot forward and pull the torso back, and stronger and even stronger and even stronger. Let the foot relax and continue moving forward, always moving further forward, and slowly come back out. Now bring both feet together and bend the knees so that you can reach forward. If you have no other option, pull yourself further forward here. When you get to the front, then pull yourself further forward by your feet. Gradually go into the stretch through the breathing. Breathe nicely, use relaxation. On the exhale, continue to go in deeper, then pull against it with your back. Pull back with your back, relax, and continue moving forward. Pull a little further forward, just a little bit. That pulls in the entire deep lower back, and we free it from this tightness so that it becomes nice and flexible there. And then slowly come out again. And with that, the routine is over. Do that every day. Nice that you were there. Have fun. Until next time.